No time to rest, unfortunately. I've just caused quite a rift among Baram's forces. Is this door trapped? That's all I need to know. I don't believe it is. Inside we have
the Oath Guards!
spiders. Phase spiders to be exact. I'm so low on spell power. Yes, we've seen these before, and Fog's been poisoned. Dire spider. And cocoons, huh? Spiders do seem to enjoy infesting crypts, don't they? Fog, come here. Let me help you out. You've been poisoned. Do I have, Does restoration apply to poisons? Doesn't actually bring it up, I believe. I will try it. I will try it for Fog. Ah, of course, I don't need to. My healer's kits can remove it if I roll high enough on my heal skill. Let's try this then. Bingo. Succeeded, alright. Oh wait, let me get my knife open here. What? Okay, cut open the...
Greetings!
Elmatar's mercy! Where am I? What is this place? Calm down, I freed you from the cocoon, though I didn't expect a survivor. Who are you? You freed me? Oh, the spiders, I remember. It's horrible. All the children gone. What? Children? What are you talking about? Londa. Miss Londa's children. I am their nanny. It was horrible. The High Captain, he took the children from Miss Londa's home. He threw me to these spiders and he had the bigger children turned into creatures like himself. The smaller ones he gave to the other creature to all dead, all of them. This is all I have left of them. Find Miss Londa and give it to her. Tell her I tried to save them. It was no use. Wow. Now I thought Kurth was a bastard. This man's killing children. So we have a rapist and a child murderer. I must say, I'm not feeling too bad about my mission to kill them all now. I shall try, dear woman. I cannot face Miss Londa. Not after that. I've just got to get myself out of this place. Thank you for freeing me, my lord, but I must go. Yeah, at first I was worried if I was just on a vendetta killing spree, but now I must say, I have no problem with what I'm doing. I think if Arbeth were here, she might question, is this justice or revenge? And my answer is, what's wrong with having both? I expected holy water or a scroll, not armor. Truthfully. Very well. If I missed anything, in the frantic combats, I didn't really look around for anything. What's in this bag? Ah, a scroll of Finger of Death. Very fitting, given the amount of undead around. So we have one door left near the necromantic summoning room. I also didn't see, did the Yonti have anything on them? There's a chest here. This tiger is kind of scaring me. It's massive. With bony appendages coming out of the claws and the spine, looks like. Doesn't appear to be trapped, but it is locked. Nope, tiger, stand down. Relax. We have a pixie for this. Money. Just money, huh? Ah, this Yonti did have something. A crypt key and a necromancer's journal. I'm going to assume these are all skeleton knuckles. Am I right? Oh, with a battle axe. Ah. Okay, well, I'm no. I have already taken care of my reagent problems. I don't need any more. Relax, tiger. We have a pixie for that. More money. So much hassle for bits of petty currency. A sarcophagus. Relax, Tiger. I've told Dalen not to worry about containers and such, but I can't do the same for the Tiger. Book of Waterdeep, a sapphire, and 70 gold. I saw something else. Yes, a chest here. Is this trapped? Nope. Tiger, be calm. I will drink a potion and then use a healer's kit upon Dalen to get us all to full strength, or close as possible. Alright, so let's make it to the door over here, and then we'll read the key and the book. Alright, what have we got? I am truly disgusted by these gentlemen here. No, not even gentlemen, they're thugs. Alright, so first the child's bear. This large stuffed doll is damaged by the marks of countless small, sharp teeth. Blood stains it in several spots. A small name has been embroidered into its torn chest. Tamlin Whitesnow. And the crypt key. This key is covered with Yuan-Ti sigils and looks like it would be able to overcome magical wards and protections. But the most important thing is this book. This small, leather-bound journal is filled with notes written in a hurried and almost indecipherable script. Most of them seem to relate to the complex creation of some kind of gargoyle statue that will bestow magical power upon the necromancer's ally, who, by the description, is undoubtedly Barum. One of the last notes reads, "The latest structures have been fired and inscribed with all of the proper runes. Our ally wishes to use them immediately, even though we have warned him that they will be very fragile until they have time to properly set. He is far too impatient." Alright. Not much scouting needs to be done here. We only have a simple path. I could be wrong. Alright. More of these petty thugs, not even worth a spell. They are worth crossbow arrows, though. My friends?
Destroy them all.
Like Krael said, destroy them all. Go for the already turned were-rats. They have no fears of regenerating. Tiger appears to be stuck. There we go. Now we're good to go.
Die at my hand.
There's so many, they seem to be stuck. Alright, Fog, you come here. Blast. Alright, well, there's room to maneuver now. Tiger seems to have jumped on the other side of the group. Oh. Alright, club. Wait, no, of course, I've rested. I'm not low on spell power. What am I thinking? No, I am. Never mind, I am going insane. Carry on. Go see Visage for defense. The dire Tiger is near death. I'm dazed. Ah!
Pray, whatever caused you.
Having issues with these things. Come on, break free. Ah,
Die at my hand.
this is quite irritating. Once again, due to my slow reactions, Fog fell. At least you can rest in the Feywild. Only thing forward is to press on. Hello. Overpowering now. Priestess of Mask. I'm too weak to fight. I don't think he's seen us yet, or else he will have charged in, I assume. I'm just too weak to fight right now. We're all injured. I don't have Fog. I don't have any spells to help me out. I don't recall Rayle, but I do recall Mask. Mask is sort of the god of rogues and thieves, if you will. Patron saint of all sorts of shadowy arts. And of course, stealing and assassination. Shar is an interesting character. We've read about her very early on in the book relating to the Time of Troubles. Regardless, though, seems fitting that they would have that. Let's summon Fog for my proper gimmicks. First, Dalen Endurance, myself Endurance, Fog Endurance. Followed by Dalen Aid, myself Aid, Fog Aid, Ghostly Visage, Shield. For good measure, we'll also use protection from elements on Dalen, just in case. The Priestess of Mask will likely have all manner of shadowy powers. Probably invisibility if I had to guess, actually. That would make sense, wouldn't it? In that case, yes, I will grant see invisibility to Dalen. Fog can likely see through it given her, well, obvious connection to magic as she is a pixie. So we'll have this. Alright, now we'll possess her. Have her make Dalen invisible, and herself invisible, as they will be my front-runner fighters. I'll sit in the back with my magic and see if I can't deal with things as they come. There we are, all translucent and ready to go.
Fall in behind me here.
Time to kill the child murderer. I won't lie, I will take a great pleasure in his assassination. I only wish it could be slower. Alright, bet him. Oh, a trap here. Fog, deal with it quickly. Does he wish to speak, so he's not attacking us, or is he waiting for me to get close to trigger something? Regardless, I see he has a spell mantle. Purge that. That appears to have removed everything from him.
Destroy them all.
The gulls would be picking at your corpse by morning. That's what he says. I disagree. Stone skin. Ah, I can remove that as well. Goodbye. Sanctuary, huh? That is not going to protect you, woman. You side with Barum, you're guilty of the same crimes as him. And you will die. As will Fog, it seems. Fine. Deal with the priest first, then the High Captain. Hang in there, Dan. I'm about to purge it for you. Missile Storm, here we go. Bastard. Keep purging him. You must run out of these eventually. Acid arrow quickly before he reapplies it. I believe in you, friend. Son of a... I can't hurt him by my own means. I have to rely on Dalen. If I have to, then I'll heal him. Fear not, friend. I've got your back. I'm relying on you. Stay on him, Dalen. Believe in you. Yes! Good work, Dalen. Strange, he was able to reapply Spell Mantle and Stone Skin so quickly. A wide assortment of goods, a dagger +2, invisibility potions, the monster's head, as well as a mace, 2 sets of armor. Really, was he wearing one on top of the other? Oh, it's full. I think it actually is. Well, what weighs more? 5 pounds? 1 pound. Okay, so the pad armor can come out. I'll just carry that for the moment. This is clearly leather, though. Well, of the Priestess. 7 gold. Gargoyle of Mask's Might? Mask's Shield. Oh? So much for his protections. They don't seem to be doing anything. Ah, of course. This must be what enabled him to have stone skin and spell mantle. Likely this is what dealt it. I see. Well, they're useless now. Rest one final time, bring fog back, and deal with all of these locks. Of course, the general treasure would be useful, but I really want to know what happened to Erebeth. Though I'm glad to see the child murderer is dead, and I will inform this Londa character of... well... yes, I'll just inform her. Fog, let's control you and have you do this manually. Whoops. Pick that lock, disable that trap, pick that lock, pick that lock. Disable that trap, and pick that lock. While you do that, I want to identify. Wrong spell. That one. Padded armor +3. Quite the find. Bone Phoenix. Stud leather armor +2. Armor of the Stars. We know everything else, huh? The padded armor +3 is actually very good armor, to be truthful. If I actually could wear it, I think I honestly might. It's the lightest of all of the armors, incurring 0 check penalty, maximum dexterity bonus, only 5% spell failure. For a fair amount of armor. That's locked. But what of this Bone Phoenix? These are the hallmark weapons of the fallen lord Kraghand of Entair, and are named for the fate he suffered. Lacking magical talent himself, Kraghand employed a cadre of necromancers in an effort to extend his meager legacy. These wizards succeeded only in damning his court to an age of undeath. Now his mindless form stalks Faerun, his ageless skeletal body rising time and again, even if destroyed. It's a +1 mace or Morning Star of 1d6 fire. Truthfully, actually a very, very good weapon. I believe we've actually, we've seen Armor of the Stars before, which is very useful, but not for me, though. My Greater Battle Mage robe is far better. The High Captain's Seal. I will bring it to Aaron in case he has use of it. He may not, but he might. I don't know. Again, maybe having multiple seals of the High Captains will make my document more legitimate. I'm not sure. It may do absolutely nothing. But now I have it. Another belt. Could be useful. One final chest here. Scroll of Remove Disease. Very useful. So let's apply one final identify. See what we're dealing with. Brawler's belt and the cloak. Cloak of Movement. Wow. Goleth was a druid who enjoyed the company of spiders, studying the precision of their movements and meditating on the complexity of their webs. He spent much of his time protecting giant varieties of these creatures from the wrath of well-meaning adventurers, which alienated him from his fellow humans even more than a life in service of nature usually does. This cloak appears based on one that he had received from the Drow, a gift that allowed him to better walk among the arachnids. Well, those better-meaning adventurers had good reasons. Spiders aren't exactly friendly to anything. Not even themselves, they seem to fight and kill each other for food if need be. And yes, they do have pretty webs, and yes, they are deadly. That's not endearing qualities. What is endearing, though, is the fact that this cloak gives freedom of making you immune to all manner of movement-impairing effects and even stunning capabilities, as I recall. And the reason I wanted that belt from Port Last was because it gave freedom. So, this actually may be the god's way of helping me get what I wanted after all. A reward for killing such horrible men. Krael never started off religious, but you have to admit, he seems to get awfully lucky when it comes to things that he needs. Though I suppose there are trials and tribulations attached to them, but still, it is interesting. And I have grown fond of the many-starred cloak, both the guild and the literal cloak itself, for which Entair gifted me upon accepting the guild. The cloak has definitely sort of outworn its usefulness. The light is pointless, concentration is useful, but the elemental resistances do not stack, and therefore, well, I can do better, to put it simply. I believe I saw this Londa character in blue in the tavern here, along with Ellenwood. Let's go deliver the bad news. Well, and somewhat good news. Yeah, there she is. This noble woman has obviously seen better times. Clothes worn thin, she appears completely despondent.
Please forgive me, but I am in no mood to speak. I am sure others here will accommodate you.
Who are you? Are you Londa, by chance? I am, or rather I was, the Countess Londa Whitesnow. That means nothing anymore. Now I am merely Londa. Dare I ask what happened? I see you intend to be persistent. Very well, you wish to know what is wrong? I shall tell you, though my story is not a unique one here. That evil man, High Captain Barham, invaded our home with his soldiers. He desired all our wealth, to pay for his armies and his war, no doubt. My husband objected, naturally. Without even a thought, Barham, he cut my husband down, murdered him. I still remember his laughter as he took my children, all 9 of them, and turned me out of my home. Once he was done with it, he burned it to the ground. Now my husband is dead, and that fiend holds my children. I know nothing of their fate, and have nothing left and nowhere to turn. That is my tale, sir. That is, in actuality, very sad. I am sorry that you had to say that. Aye, it is very sad. I would do anything to have my children back, but Barham will not even see me, and no one can help. Well, perhaps I can help provide closure. Could you? I would give anything to have my children saved from that fiend, or at least to know that they are all right. I could reward you. I have no coin, but my husband had some saved. I know where it is, and I think I could tell you. It would be enough, I think. I'll do what I can, miss. And,
You return? Have you found my children? Are they safe?
I'm sorry, Londa. Your children are no more. Dead? No, I don't believe it. But you have little Tomlin's bear. That's his, without a doubt. So, what you're saying is true. Thank you for telling me the truth. Here is the key to my husband's vault. It is in the sewers in a long passage north of the water. And off she goes. I likely should not have told her that. But what's done is done, and
Yes.
I am not one to lie, so I'd rather just tell the truth and let others handle their problems. Speaking of problems, movement is no longer mine. What a nice green cloak, in fact. Very nice. And what of the many-starred cloak? I don't really have the means to carry it with me, although I suppose I could in my bag, but... I will give it to the priests. They may have use of it. protect them from various ailments, help guard the city.
For the Oath Guard! Pray.
Whoa.
Whatever terms you worship.
Stupid wench! What is she about flying at us like that?
My savage fury!
So, she committed a suicide run.
Alive!
Well, all that for revenge, huh? And I can't attack anymore. Now I can.
For the Oath Guard!
Ah, blasted sap. How can I resist that even? I need to find a way. Fog, you are near death. Dalen? Thank you. Potion of Cure critical. Let's get to the church. Temple. Where is it? There it is. Temple of Tyr. A rather grim fate. The woman killed herself. Sort of the equivalent of death by cop, as it were. Death by gang. Luskan is not a happy city. But my only hope is that now that the high captains are out of the way, maybe some peace can come of this. Of course, there is still the host tower. Let's just rest inside the sanctuary of the church for now. Need to get my thoughts under control again. Come here, friends.
I shall do as you ask.
Let's just rest for a few moments. A shameful events.